Following PABrewNews. Painting with PABrewNews, episode 24. I just threw this together while I was getting the kids ready for school today. Just kind of popped it, popped it together, let it dry, got back. Shadows all over the place because of the way I have lighting today, because I have to plug my phone in or it's going to die because the battery's shot. So unfortunately there's a little bit of a shadow. But shadows are better than glares, let's be honest. So anyway, I got this, put a bunch of acrylic color on here, kind of smeared it around. Then I used a little black acrylic and just kind of popped some trees up here, mixed with red, black and red. Put a little wolf, or a fox rather, right here, hanging out. Well, I don't know. There you go. So let's have some fun. Let's do something. I don't know. Let's see what we can come up with. First I'm going to take a little white, tap some white right into here. Right in my big brush. We're going to use a lot of big brushes today. You just got to figure out where you want your light source to come from. So probably right over this hill. Just kind of want to dance some nice bright light all over here. Smear everything up. Get it kind of nice and misty and blend it all the way up to the sky. So you want to make sure, I'm really working all this stuff in, but you want to keep the lightest bit here, so you don't want to keep on going back in there because it's going to get softer and softer and softer the more you kind of go back in there. Just going to make a little bit of a lighter spot here. As I said, work it out. So with some mist, you can even rub some mist in here this way. Roll it in. Basically, you're just diffusing right now. You're diffusing these lighter spots with some white. Now these, I don't know. This is a brand new kind of canvas I'm using. And already I can tell that these things aren't stretched as nice as the canvases I used to use. So you're kind of seeing this is the first canvas I've ever used, and I bought this actually from Walmart because I didn't buy it, someone bought it for me, which was nice. These aren't stretched as, I don't know, can you see how, and because of that, you're getting two little lines. I can see the lines right here. So, this is like a product review. So the bigger canvases from Walmart, don't buy, because you can see unfortunately, you can see the lines through the middle. So this might just be a whole wash. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I did use the smaller ones. Let's see if you can see the back of these. They don't have a bar. So the 16 by 20s, they work good. And I'm not hating on Walmart. I'm just trying to show you here that these have a little bit of a problem going on. So I'm just kind of dancing some white through here. I want to kind of just diffuse a little bit of the stuff going on back here, so it's not as easy to see. Kind of want to have a lot of light kind of going through here, obscuring what's exactly going on. Because I don't even know what I'm going to do. I might cover this whole thing up and just start fresh. I don't know. Okay, so we have that kind of going on. Some smeary white happening here, happening there. A little foxy dude sitting here having a good time. Maybe he's looking at some birds in the distance, waiting to get some food. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm going to go into a little bit of... Actually, I have a mixture of brown and red, crimson I have a mixture of crimson and sap green that makes a really nice brown. So I just wanted to grab some of that quick. I'm going to start dancing a little bit of that in here. I want to make a little area. Put some bushes in here. It's a little bit lighter than the other stuff, so it's kind of going to use like a different plane, because as soon as things get closer and closer to you, they should get darker and darker. So I want to use these kind of give you an idea of a extra different plane before I really get into the dark colors. Maybe you can see a couple things in the mist too. There's no reason why I can't tap a couple things in the mist. Sticks out a little bit. There you go. Something like that. Put that around there. Put some bushes up here. Yeah, something like that. Nice bush. Now I'm just working on plains. Now I want to go into some darker browns and a little bit of black too. There. Now you can start working forward with a different plane. And it'll separate those planes. Just like that. Well, we're just making a mess. That's all we're doing today. We're making a big old mess, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Looks like there's some stuff going on where it might be a little bit on the wintry side. So, take my fan brush, I'm going to throw some white in there. Just kind of want to start playing around. You can kind of see where you had some of your land masses. You just want to start blending some white through here, kind of give you an idea of what you're trying to come up with. You're basically, all you're doing right now, see that? Hitting that little ridge there. It's making an indentation I don't like. Basically, you're making the lay of the land right now. Seeing how this works. Okay. That's kind of, I don't know, it almost seems like it's like mist that's flowing from layer to layer too. It's really weird. Creepy. Just cleaning the brush off, that's all. Grabbing shadows, moving things around, kind of playing. Right now I'm still just kind of getting an idea of what I'm trying to do here, what I want to accomplish with this painting. I want to go in, especially, well, I always go in kind of like not knowing what I'm doing, but I want to especially do that with this one. Kind of go in and just go crazy. I went so crazy, I can't remember where I put the brush I was going to use. That's how crazy I went today. Here's a brush. That's good enough. Okay, I'm going to get some of that dark color that I used before. That brown. Let's come in here and make some. Couple of branches, things that stick out. What you like to do, which is nice, get through a nice dark color one side and go through a little bit of a lighter color on the other side. Then you come through here and make some branches, sticks. We got some pretty beat up brushes too, so when you get beat up brushes, don't throw them away. You can make multiple little branches at the same time, just using the beat up brush. Let's see, let's take a big one. There you go. Big one. Branch here. Goes right in there. There you go. Make a lot of different branches, little things. Here's another one. Told you I got some beat up brushes, man. Don't worry about it. Anything you don't don't like, you can just cover up. Make big ones. We'll come in there, we'll drop a big old tree right in there one day. No big deal. There we go. Got a little bit bigger tree. Sits right in here. Big trees have big branches, so let's throw some branches on there. Branch, branch, branch. This thing sucks. Alright. Love a good time, don't you? I know I do. Okay, let's see. Right there, go through here. Tap on some of that. These colors. We'll just start. Dropping some leaves out here. Now that we're getting closer, we can start seeing leaves. I don't want real thick branches right now because you can't see a ton of detail right now. We're still pretty far away, so. That's better. That's good. I like that. Okay. Come here. I think I want to go right into a darker color right now. I don't want to throw too much bright color right now. So I want to start by, yeah, perfect. I want to start hitting some darker color right now before I get too bright. Alright. I'm just throwing this on here. I'm pounding it out. Really going to town. Having fun. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one because, like I said, you have all these very, very visible dark color on that one. These visible lines that kind of shoot through here, they're not the greatest thing in the world to have on your paintings. I mean, so I'm definitely not a big fan of that. So, but at the same time, you see what you can come up with, see what you can do. Not every painting you gotta do is gonna be, a winner, but at the same time, you're having fun doing it. You're learning. You're trying new things. But these, I'll come up here and grab some of that and just pull it out like that. Makes nice shadows. Gives you nice little deep spots. Little rabbits can hide out there and stuff, having good times. Just like that. Clean that up. Clean up some of the area. Look at that. There. We'll start cleaning it up. Making things cohesive. Working together. Okay, let's go back into some dark color now. See what we can do now. Pop some bushes up in here. Hide some of that fox. Same thing with this one. Pop, pop. Just take your time. Try not to make your brush slide all over the place. Otherwise, it'll give you some. Might give you some things you're not happy about, so just take your time. Take your time. Tapping some things. Okay, good. I'm using the same brushes over and over again instead of cleaning them all the time. You can clean them, doesn't matter. It's just a little faster when you kind of work around the brushes that you have. Again, we're just going to come back in here. Right here. Don't forget this side too. All the way up here, all the way down. Start blending them in here. Don't worry about picking up some of that color again. It makes beautiful, beautiful little shadows. And then the more layers that you make like this, the more depth your painting will have then too. Okay. You can change, see? I'm gonna just take that, cover it up, blend it up. That's gone. Easy. Whatever you want. And all this nice color that you put on there underneath, that just all makes really nice shadows in your, and back color in your snow. So, it's alright. You can even pop up little things like there's some snow on the bushes, make it look nice. Gives you a little bit more depth. Look at that fox back there. So he's still loving life. Pop a couple ones over here, make sure. And it's alright to put a little bit of accents in the snow too. Little things that kind of, they don't all get covered. Some will live right there. Some live right there. You're just working with whatever happens, basically. Take some of that nice red color, put it in the snow here. That's nice. There you go. There. Clean the brush off. This is a nice new brush too. Really abusing the heck out of this nice new brush. Take a drink of beer. Beer's good. Go up with a 1-inch brush now. Tap some of that turpentine off. Odorless paint thinner. Not turpentine, excuse me. Sorry, said the wrong word. Right here I want to softly push up a little bit. Work it through, all the way down to the snow. Just want to get the idea of a couple different layers here of some bushes. You can reload your brush, tap it in. Yeah, mix up the colors too. Don't have all the same colors. Mix it all up in your brush so you have a multitude of colors right then. So you can keep all these beautiful little fall colors in your painting. Because it really helps, because it really makes this snow even more vibrant when you see all these little colors sticking out of it. Just like that. Wow. See? Beautiful. Pop a bush back here just to mix it up a little bit. Just like that. Yeah, throw that bush needs a little bit more extra loving. There you go. And all you're doing is going back and forth. This is a good exercise of just having how to layer some nice snow in, because you're just going back and forth and you're just working the bottoms of these and you're just pulling. You're letting these nice colors kind of work in. Try to take away some of those fine edges. Ooh, that's a nice little shadow. There. Not everything just has to be straight. You can come up there and just cut that off, move that around, move this around, cut that off, just blend it out. Just like that. That's nice. Blend it out, blend it in. Something like that. That's not doing too bad. clean it up, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing it and doing it and doing it. So it's not coming out too bad. Let's make some mess. All right. I'm just gonna take all these dark colors. I just want to slap all these dark colors together on the brush, pull it through, and then you have a nice rounded edge on the brush. You pulled it through, loaded it up, and we're just gonna kind of clean up these fronts. Get an idea here, some bushes, maybe another one right there. Load up the brush again, tap, 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 tap. And throw a nice bush right here. Again, we don't have a lot of firm paint anymore with the Bob Ross paint that I use. So you kind of have to go by, you know, your own feel, your own approach. Kind of have to create your own style almost of painting. That's what I'm kind of doing here, working around what I'm finding with paint, with consistency of paint. Just, you know, making it work. Trying my best. Let's see. I want to take a different crayon brush since I got that one that's really working. Actually, yeah. Let's use this brush. The old filbert brush. I want to make a little bit of a thinner paint. I kind of want to work some stuff in here. Basically, I'm just adding some paint thinner to some oil right now and thinning down some stuff. Okay. Now I'm just gonna smack. I was hoping to get some more professional videos made, but unfortunately I haven't had a chance to get a hold of the camera guy. Okay, so what I did here was I made a very thin black paint, both sides, and then I made a thin pinker paint because of the colors that you see here on the one side. So right here, we're just going to come here and make a beautiful little tree right there. Well, that's a nice one. Yeah, I'm going to pull some. You still got the pink on there, so we're just going to make another one right here. Oh, boy. It's coming together right there. Actually, just make both of them go right off there. Nice. I like that. Make it again. Pull it through the one side. Nice little pink tree. Right. Right there. Why not one more? One more to finish it off, huh? And right there. Heck, maybe a little right there. There we go. Okay, just something like that. Now we got some trees in the front, pushing everything back. Clean up my little filbert brush. Alright, found that brush I was going to use. See how everything works out? Great. Okay, we already have that light color. We added a lot of paint thinner, kind of smeared all the dark colors together, just made a pretty much huge mess. And that's what we did. So right here, we're just going to come here. We're just going to add. This is the part that always takes me forever. Always the longest part. Making all these little branches. And you can go up or down. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on your own thing. Whether you want to go start from the tip of the branch or work down, doesn't matter at all. That's all on you. Whatever you find easier, comfortable, that's what you should do. Now we're going to work this way. There we go. Just like that. One more dark bright. Again, sorry, this takes me forever. Okay. Here's one. back in there, a little more dark color. We'll just put a couple on this one. Just put a couple. Make the noise if it helps. Helps me sometimes. Do. Okay, there you go. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see some stuff, so if you can, make sure you highlight these. So you just take a little bit of this, highlight that side, highlight that side. See, depending on what side it is, sometimes you can highlight these just to make them stand out a little bit more. Same thing with little branches, sticks and twigs that live in the snow, outside the snow, whatever. Sometimes you actually pick up color you don't mean to, and it looks even better than the color you were going to use. So, happy accidents, you know, all that stuff. Oh, this one can have a nice big branch that kind of lives there. Another one that lives here. Just like that. It's just based off, you know, seeing what you can kind of come up with, what you got. I had no idea what I was going to do. And I came up with something that doesn't look, as far as I can see, too bad. This isn't a normal, this is actually an acrylic brush I'm using right now. But I will say that I don't really seem to have a problem with it. It seems to work pretty well for what I'm trying to do. So just, there we go. This one has a couple here. Just like that. This one, I don't know. We'll see. There's a little dooter that kind of sticks off there. Oh, we're getting close to the end now, which is good. That's it. There's that. Okay, there's that. Branches stick through here. Branch comes out this way. Just like that. Okay. Clean this up. Throw that back. And I don't think we really need this brush anymore, so make sure that's clean. Fan brush back. And then we just take this brush, which is, I think, still clean too. Clean, done. We're not just using 4 brushes. That's all we use for the whole thing is 4 brushes. And we're just under the 30-minute mark. So I just want to throw a little bit more. Throw a hint more paint thinner here. Just want to slam a couple of those in here. Just want to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna okay, and that's it. Clean this brush off. Beat the hell out of it. Throw it in. Pop the cap back on my turpentine lid. Look at the clock. And we're under 30 minutes. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Painting with PABrewNews, episode 24. Didn't know what I was doing, but doesn't look too bad to me. Anyway, cheers. Watch that finger. Bye-bye.